Okay, family, we are getting ready to make some Sunday morning waffles. Okay, now for my family, I am doubling the quantity of the ingredients because just to make it regularly, it would yield about 9 waffles. Okay, but for my family size, and then I'm also making for Mama Teen and a couple of other people, so I'm going to actually make the 18 waffles as opposed to the 9. So I'm doubling up the quantity on everything. So whatever quantity I give you, just divide that by 2. So I'm going to need you guys to do the math on that. I'm not going to do the math. So anyway, on that note, family, we have 3.5 cups of flour. We have 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of almond extract. We have 2 sticks of butter. We have 4 eggs. We have 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 6 tablespoons of sugar. So let's get started. Okay, family, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our wet ingredients first and the sugar. So we're going to add our vanilla. I already placed, you see I put the butter in there already. So we're going to add the butter, the sugar, the milk, and the eggs together, and we're going to get that started. This is the almond. Sugar. Now I'm going to crack these eggs separately and crack them in a bowl, because it's always good to crack the eggs first because you don't know what the condition of those eggs are. So I'm going to crack the eggs separately and crack them and put them in a bowl first so we can assess them before we just crack them into our dish. Okay, our eggs look very good. So now we can incorporate our eggs into the batter. Now we want to start this like on a medium. We don't want to crank it up too high, so I say about maybe a 2 will be just fine. So let's get started on our dry ingredients. As our wet ingredients begin to mix over there, we're on the other side of the kitchen and we're going to get started on our dry ingredients. So we're going to add the baking powder. I'm going to add the cinnamon and the salt. And with this, we're just kind of going to twirl this a little bit because it's so high, I don't want to end up pouring this out. I guess I could have used a bigger bowl. Too late now. Oh well. So we're just going to kind of twirl this around a little bit so we won't make that big of a mess. Okay, we're going to begin adding our dry ingredients. I'm going to cut that off, unlock the side, and we're going to add a little bit at a time. We don't want to overwhelm it, so we're just kind of fold a little bit in there at a time. Okay, I'm going to lift that up and reassess it. Take your rubber spatula, kind of go around the edges. Make sure it's getting it all the way to the bottom of your mixing bowl. Make sure you get those sides really good too, because with the powdered ingredients, and especially while the whisk is running on the machine, sometimes it doesn't get all the sides really good. Let's give it another twirl. Okay, family, we are going to be using the Pam with butter flavor. Now, we're going to spoon our batter inside of the oven with a ladle. Okay. Let's say we give it about maybe 2 scoops. Okay, family, I let it brown on each side for about maybe a minute. No, I want to say about 2 minutes or so. So let's see how it's turning out. Voila, it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, family, this is the outcome of our Southern fried chicken. I want you guys to see that chicken up close. Some good looking chicken, family. So this plate here is going to be for senior. So we're going to give him a leg, a thigh, and a wing. And we're going to take some syrup and drizzle that on top of that waffle there. I want you guys to take a real good look at that. Oh my God, that looks so tasty. Bon appetit, family. I love you guys. Good night.